Hey YouTube, I'm Ross Bagas, and this is not real life. And we are back with probably the most popular weapon, or at least people say it's the most popular weapon. I think the weapon popularity charts also bear this out. We have the longsword, a weapon I have dabbled in, but I'm not super versed in. But continuing the trend of the really cool outfits, I'm gonna make a guess. I don't know if I'm right. I could very well easily be wrong, but I'm gonna guess this is the Dosha Gumo just because of this main outfit here. It looks pretty cool. I'm enjoying these little spikes, and I really like these. What would you even call these? The metal. I don't know. It looks like really junkyard, wastelandy kind of feel, and it has a really gruff, aggressive feel. But let's take a look and see how things have changed and not changed for the longsword. All right, like all of these, they start with a reveal and a nice pan to showcase all the nice little details. Back up here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this outfit. I like this. I like the spikes. It's got a real edgy kind of feel to it. Well, no, it wouldn't be Balahara because it doesn't make sense to have all the fur. But let's go back through that pad one more time. Here you go. Got teeth. We got it. I forget what it is. It's the EI / when you press R2 after you've put in the sword. Of course, they're going to keep all the counters. That's what this weapon's all about. Swift moves and combos. And I was not paying attention. Looks like we have some spirit roundhouse slashes. But I think the beginning threw me off. So, poke. Yep. That, I don't know if that's new. That's definitely roundhouse slash. Okay, gauge up. But what was that? That move, that's new. I'm gonna guess this is new. If it's in Rise, please tell me. I don't know, but I'm pausing because I'm thinking. It makes me think of like when you press, what is that called? You press triangle and circle and you kind of dodge and swipe at the same time, but it's definitely not that move. But it reminds me. It makes me feel like it would have a similar input, but it goes directly into roundhouse slash, and that's part of what makes me think that's going on, because I think if you do that, you reduce the number of attacks it takes to get to the final hit of roundhouse slash, spirit roundhouse, to get to the next level on the gauge. 1, 2, yep, and then spin, connects, flash. Okay, they kept the counters. Okay. Upgrade. Sir attacks raised. This is something that when I watched it the first time, I'm not sure what they mean. So, this makes me start to think that perhaps some attacks don't increase the gauge and only some attacks do. But I think if we watch this, okay, they did the automatic gauge level raiser. Yep. Maybe that's what they meant. It confused me because for those of you who don't know, when you attack with this weapon, it automatically increases the gauge. But perhaps what they're indicating here is this weapon, which is, I forget what it's called, but you do the EI counter R2X, and then you press triangle, and it does a double slash. And if that slash hits, this gauge will automatically fill? Is that what they're indicating? Do people not... Or is it... It's weird because why would they take away the ability to charge the spirit gauge and only leave it with certain attacks? That must be what they mean, because you can see it's growing right now. And yeah, it's okay. Maybe that's what they're... It's just poor word choice, maybe. Okay. Turns red. This is another thing that I'm confused about the wording too, because it is my understanding that whenever you gain a gauge of spirit gauge, from white, yellow to red, all your attacks get increased in damage, and there's like a percentage boost per time, and as a result the gauge stays active less the higher up you go. But the wording here is confusing to me. It makes me think that they're maybe buffing just specific attacks. That doesn't make sense either. It could just be another case of the weird wording. Okay, roundhouse slash. Yep. Okay, we went to red. That is a new attack though. I don't know what this is. These are new. So it looks like maybe you get new attacks once you're at red. Yep, okay, red. That's a cool swipe though. Maybe they've changed it to match like Insect Glaive, and now like once you're at red, a lot of your attacks do double hits instead of single hits. But that remains to be seen, and we'll probably see that soon because, again, I'm delayed on these videos, and Gamescom is, I don't know, today, tomorrow, the next day, who knows. But let's check out. Okay, focus. Yep, that was the one from that first trailer. Was there any difference between those first two? Or is it just a poke? Okay. It did stun him though. So I guess the V slash completes the combo and breaks, removes the weak point. Okay, yep, counter, EI slash counter, Helmbreaker. Oh, Helmbreaker has a follow-up. Okay, so Helmbreaker is probably still going to be the strongest attack. Is that a clash finisher? What is that? Charge, just attack? Context is needed here. Actually, it looks like it could be a different angle on the same move. No, they canceled something. Okay, that's the cool finisher. I wonder if this will take more than just the one gauge, or you can't activate it unless you've hit the beginning part of the Helmbreaker. Like it has to come down, you have to see the slash, bang, and then, yeah, and then. Okay. Charge. And it looks like the Spirit House round slash, the last part of the combo. But it clearly wasn't a combo. This might be another move that takes up gauge actually. If you can just do it on the fly and it seems really powerful because you're glowing. They got another one. Longswords get everything. The power of anime, God and anime. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be like really lenient on the timing, because from what I remember of all the longsword things, the timing that was most difficult is this move right here. But I think there are skills that help it to be not so difficult, and even then it wasn't. It's not like a from soul parry, but maybe it is, and like then you don't get hurt too. But I don't remember the timing being super difficult, but I could just be wrong. But Jing. That's cool. If I seem a little bit less hyped, is because I am not so versed in this weapon, and it's not one of the weapons I have tried a lot. I have played it a little bit, but I haven't gravitated to it yet, and I think some of these new moves might help me though. But again, with World and all this cool stuff, it's really difficult to say. But I'm enjoying all of these trailers, just watching them and seeing what's going on, and trying to pick if I'm gonna do a new main or not, or if I'm gonna be the same old same mold and just jump around after I've been playing with one weapon for a while and then go back to another one, and you know how it is. But either way, longsword players, tell me if I'm completely off base or if you think I've missed something else in particular. Sorry about that. This thing still looks so gross. But I'm Ross Mogas. This is Not Real Life, and you've watched another weapon overview. If you enjoyed this, you know, do the usual CTA things that YouTube asks for, and I'll see you guys in the next video.